So, we've talked about having graphics from Unsplash and being able to use them as beautiful images on our social media, but how would we upload them and how would we find images on Canva as well? So, if you wanted to upload an image, then you would go into a create a design. So, this will give us the template page, but we're going to just delete that or remove it there. So we're left with this lovely blank design. And to upload a new image, it's very easy. We've got an uploads tab. If you had one on your desktop, you could just drag it, but I don't. So I'm just going to upload from my downloads folder. And this is two images that I have downloaded from Canva. Now you can see that they're quite large images. I have downloaded them, so I'm just going to highlight them both and I'm going to upload them to Canva. So it should then appear there, and you'll see that there's a little upload bar. Now because they're quite large images, you might see that they take a little while. I'm just going to click on it, see if it appears, and it does. Fantastic. So you can see that this is actually a portrait image and we're trying to fit it onto a square graphic. So we're going to use the drag from the little white dots at the side, and we're just going to pull that so that it completely covers the white. You want to make sure that the parameters are all on the outside of the white square, because otherwise you'll end up with little white lines around your graphic, and we don't want that. So you can stretch it out. That's a really high resolution image, so you can use that. Basically, you could stretch that as far as you wanted. It wouldn't distort. So if you want to go into the second one, I'm just going to delete that. I think this will appear the same. So again, you would just stretch that out. We'll delete that just now. So we have ours. That's our tulips. And that's ready if you wanted to add some text to it, or if you wanted to add some images to it or a logo to it, then you're absolutely able to do that from the bars here. So you'll see that that's still uploading the second image, but what we're going to do is we're also going to search Canva for some images as well, because Canva has a great range of photos that you can use, and a lot of them are free. Some of them are $1, but a lot of them are free for use. So if we want to go to Elements, which is on the left hand side, we're going to click into that, and you'll see this is all at the moment. So you've got Christmas photographs, you've got free photographs, and you can scroll down and see you've got kind of grids, shapes, charts, illustrations, icons, and you can play around with them. But what we're actually going to look into is photos. So of course you can have a look. There's different categories. We've got bare essentials. So if you wanted to have, say, a photo of a desktop, then you've got that. And again, you would just have to stretch that out. Some might not fit if you stretch it out, because you can see there you've lost a lot of the image. Probably about half of it, by stretching that out. But you can delete that. Some are worth a try. Some fit a lot better than others. This one, for example, you would lose at least, if you wanted the middle section, you would lose the whole chair and the whole vase, so might not be worth it. That would work much better if it was a portrait image that you were looking to create. But you could use pastels. Oops, it's got little names on them. Try this one. So obviously that's an image in the middle, so it wouldn't really matter if you lose a lot of the side. And there you go. Ta-da! And again, that's ready for some text or even as is if you wanted to, and you've got lots of different categories. You'll notice that some of them are free and some of them cost $1. Or if you wanted to see more in the people category, you could just click more and it would take you in. Got something like that. Again, that's an image that once it's stretched out isn't going to be too drastic that you lose a lot of it, although it doesn't quite look right, does it? So we'll delete that. If you do put an image on top of an image, it won't lose the bottom image. It will stay there. If you wanted to search for something specific, so say fireworks, you could search for that and you would see the free ones, and then you would see the ones that are $1. So you've got that. That might not look great once it's stretched out. Oh, it looks fine. And you could add some text there, like be safe or wrap up warm this fireworks evening, or something like that. You could add a new one that was for summer. You can put very general terms and see what it brings up. You've got this one. It's a watermarked image, so obviously you would pay for that, but it's quite a nice one. You could put things like that in. Again, that's a watermarked image. You could put Scotland. Let's put Scotland. There we go. And see what it comes up with. Now, obviously, you've got your tartan, you've got your bagpiper, you've got your castle. All these things. Now, bear in mind that might be a. Oh yeah, no. When you zoom in, it looks quite. It still captures quite a lot of the image, so you're fine with that. The castle might be the same, depending on the dimensions. Dun, dun, dun. No, you're grand. So it would capture quite a lot of that, and you can scroll down and find images as you go. There's obviously ones with a nice bridge. I think that's the same castle in the Seal and Donnan. I could be mistaken, but I know that's got a bridge over to it. So there you go, and you just make sure that it fits by pulling it all the way out so that the parameter box is round the graphic dimensions that you need. And then of course you would just save that as what could we call this? So excellent images as backgrounds. And you can see that we've left that other one to upload in the background, and it's just been doing it while we've been searching through other sections. And it says all changes saved, so we're good. But if we wanted to make sure, again, just go into File and Save, and then we'll just check back in our home page, refresh the page, and it should bring up that new folder. Yep, so it's just generating that new folder. Because it's all saved, we can come out of it, and that is lesson 2.